What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Gary, aka In Gary We Trust, coming at you again with another video, and this video is going to be a fun one. It's basically going to be the question that a lot of people are wondering, and reason like, why are Air Jordan 1s like so hype? Like, like what's the hype about Air Jordan 1s, and why are they going for ridiculous amounts of money right now? And really, it just goes back to like day one, where it's like that shoe has been infamous since the second MJ stepped on the court with it. And literally, even with the banned sneaker, the banned Air Jordan 1, 1985, the NBA saw that shoe and was like, no, 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 no. It's black and red. There's no white on the sneaker. It can't work. It can't work. And literally, it's crazy how, like, Nike, like, let Jordan wear the shoe on the court every game and actually paid the fine that the NBA was finding Michael Jordan. They fined him every single game for wearing that shoe. And Nike was like, you know what? Let it go. Just let it go. Just let it rock. Just wear the shoes. And literally, that's why the shoe is actually called the banned Air Jordan 1s, because literally the NBA just didn't like MJ rocking it, and because of that, he had to end up wearing like the black toes, the Chicago's. Yeah, but the Air Jordan 1 is actually Michael Jordan's first signature sneaker. He actually didn't even end up getting a championship until his sixth signature sneaker. But basically with the Air Jordan 1, even though like there's not really much padding in that sneaker, I don't know how MJ did it. And but then again, those ball players were playing Converse at the time, so oh well. And yeah, the Air Jordan 1. To give you like a short, sweet, nice answer why the Air Jordan 1 is so hyped, it's just the shoe is very like universal. Like you can literally wear the shoe with anything. You can wear the shoes with like jeans, dress pants, shorts, high socks, low socks, mid socks. You wear it with suits, like you wear it with pajamas. Like this shoe just goes well with almost, not even almost, it just goes well with everything. I started collecting shoes like around 2010, 2011, and I'm growing up around that time. The three shoes that actually mattered the most was the Air Jordan 1 Royal, the Air Jordan 1 Shadow, and probably the best one out of the three is the Air Jordan 1 Band, or the Bread Air Jordan 1. And yes, I'm going to say it even though a lot of people don't like to hear it, but literally Air Jordan 1s really started to get really hyped, and like at least in like the streetwear fashion, was really because of Kanye. Kanye was busting hella fits with these sneakers. When Kanye was on his Nike wave, that's my favorite era of Kanye, by the way, but that's another story. But yeah, literally Kanye was just rocking these shoes with everything, and plus like with the black wax jeans, and that's the main reason why the Air Jordan 1 Bread is so like sought after. Like literally, this sneaker, literally people were cracking heads open for these shoes. Like a 2001 pair was honestly like probably one of the most heat sneakers around 2010 to 2015. Like that's the shoe everybody really wanted until these came out, and these like retro in 2013. And plus like the Air Jordan 1, it goes back to like everyone wears it. Like basketball players, even skateboarders even skated in the Air Jordan 1. Yeah, everyone that knows me knows I'm a true Air Jordan 1 fanatic. I've probably owned over like 40 to 50 pairs. I really like that shoe. Right now I currently have about like 10 pairs, I want to say. Basically how I lace them up, I either like lace them up, usually it's going to be like basically like this all the way up with the one hole like up on this side, and I'm just going to have like a bow right at the top. And basically how I started to wear my Air Jordan 1s now, which I kind of liked it at first. I didn't like it at first until recently. I actually just started like putting it all the way up and just had the laces up like that, and it actually makes the shoe like pretty much look like a high top sneaker. And the Air Jordan 1 is basically for everybody. It's really hard to like mess up wearing an Air Jordan 1. It's really simple. Everyone knows like how I basically wear it. It's basically like I wear vintage big t-shirt, short shorts, white Nike socks, Air Jordan 1s. Everyone knows that's Gary's freaking like signature fit. Plus obviously one of the main reasons why the Air Jordan 1 is like kind of like skyrocketing in value is because of of course, The Last Dance, Michael Jordan's documentary. Plus, like, the main reason why, like, the Air Jordan 1 has been relevant for, like, 25 plus years is because Jordan brand just, like, knows that, oh, people are starting to, like, really love the sneaker again. Let's just pump out colorway after colorway after colorway. And it's, like, it's a really simple, like, palette of sneakers. Like, even the structure, you can basically put any colorway on an Air Jordan 1. Plus, obviously, there are some very, very expensive Air Jordan 1s, basically because of collabs. Collabs have really kept the Air Jordan 1 name alive. One of the obviously I have a couple collabs right here that I'm very grateful to own. You have like the off-white pair, which is obviously Virgil did his thing on the shoe. I really want the Chicago off-white Air Jordan 1, but that shoe's going for like around what, almost $5 in my size, so I'm not getting that shoe no time soon, maybe ever. And you have like the surprise collab that actually goes for crazy money now is the Union collab. This is the Storm Blue and Bread 1 colorway. Really dope shoe. I'm very glad to own it. And this shoe goes for like around, I want to say around like 1,300 right now. And of course, probably one of the most hyped up Air Jordan 1s of all time. Even though this shoe came out, what, last year? I'm already putting it as probably one of the most hyped up sneakers in history. It's definitely going to be the Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 High. This sneaker literally broke the internet. I remember when Travis Scott was wearing this on tour. Everybody literally wanted this sneaker. And now this shoe goes for as high as probably like around like 1,300 to 1,500. At some point, I even saw these go for $2,000, which is actually crazy. And of course, Jordan Brand actually that makes some non-OG colorways that actually kept the Jordan 1 name alive. Like my favorite right now of my Jordan's like non-game worn colorway is definitely going to be the Turbo Green Air Jordan 1. Colorways like this will always keep the Air Jordan 1 alive. Really simple, different materials. Obviously, Jordan didn't wear nothing similar to this on court, but it's just a really, really dope silhouette. But obviously you have like more like Jordan 1s that go for crazy amounts of money. You have the shattered backboards, you have the fragment, like the list goes on and on and on. And it's just crazy how like I was watching Nice Kicks, DJ Greg Street bought his Air Jordan 1 Chicago's for $31 after taxes, and now that shoe, now like I think a 2015 pair of Chicago's is going for as high as $1,500, which is crazy. So Jordan Brand, if you see this, please retro that shoe ASAP. Alright, so before I let y'all go, I actually literally turned off everything, turned off my light, put all the shoes back, and I just decided I had to put this part in the video. The best thing about the Air Jordan 1 is that it ages like wine. Literally, pairs from 1985, the original pairs, are still wearable till this day. Not saying that there's some pairs that are breaking down, obviously, but if you find a good clean pair from 1985 and so on and later, it's going to be wearable. Like literally, I would say that buying original sneakers has always been a thing, like especially like around the 2012 to 2014 2015 mark. OG sneakers were like a lot more accessible, but there's really only two people who really put like wearing OG Jordan 1s really on the map that I've seen personally. It's my homie Dylan that's actually doing a collab with Jordan Brand right now with his Metallic 1 collection and Metallic 4, if you guys have seen it. And Sean Witherspoon, like literally, he's always made it a thing where it's like he had a bunch of retro Jordan 1s in the gallery, and I know like A$AP Rocky and the whole A$AP gang literally wore Jordan 1s and like I think like some type of advertisement commercial thing, whatever. But yeah, Jordan 1s do age well with time, and I believe like the average price for to buy like a 1994 85 pair is gonna be like around $500 to like $1,500, literally. And if you're buying an OG Jordan, I'd recommend going 1994. That's probably one of the cleanest and more true to the Air Jordan 1. The 85s are cool, just sometimes the sizing is different, and some of them are kind of breaking down by now. So even though it still should be wearable, but it's hard to find a clean pair of 85s for like under $1,000. Yeah, and it's your boy Gary, aka Gary We Trust. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick little video. Hopefully this actually did prove why the Air Jordan 1 is so hyped, from going on to like Jordan's first sneaker, Kanye wearing it, and the fact that that shoe is just so universal, and The Last Dance. And yeah, so basically hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out. Follow me on Instagram at @GaryWeTrust. Hope to see you guys on the next video, and I'm out. Peace.